Home modifications. Welcome to the next in a series of short programs about issues relating to falls and staying on your feet. This program discusses changes that can be made to improve your home and when to make those changes. At the end of this program, you are invited to discuss some of the issues raised. In the following excerpt, Deirdre, an 82-year-old woman living in Dublin, describes how she found it increasingly difficult to go up and down the stairs.
Up to a couple of years ago, I was fine. Up and down the stairs, no bother. Then I started getting stiff, sore, achy. Coming downstairs was especially hard. My legs were wobbly. They just wouldn't work. Mary, my daughter, was always on at me. "Mammy, those stairs will be the death of you." And though I didn't let on, I was getting quite worried myself. Getting up to the toilet was getting to be a nightmare. Then one day my neighbour and I were chatting, and she started to talk to me about stair lifts and grants that were available to me. No one had told me that before. Sure, where would you go? I was afraid it was going to be a hassle and cost a fortune. But my neighbour made me get on to the local social welfare office. She said a lot of people use the services, and she showed me a brochure of what my entitlements were. Now I am able to get up and down quite easily with the stair lift and got my independence back.
In the following excerpt, an occupational therapist describes recent work that he undertook for a referral.
Bernard is 79. He lives alone and has eyesight problems. He's had a few falls both inside and outside the home. Following a visit to accident emergency, he was referred to me. Working together and visiting his home, we came up with some ways of improving his life and helping him to cope with his failing eyesight. One of the first things he said to me was that he doesn't want a walking stick. By going around his home, we were able to discuss what might help Bernard to regain his independence. Some of the suggestions were using only white teacups so that when he poured black tea, he was more likely to see when the cup was full. Arranging his dinner plate so that meat was always at 9 o'clock and vegetables at 6 o'clock. Sometimes Bernard liked to have a midday meal in a nearby pub, and he felt he could pass the suggestion on to the staff there. Buying a speaking clock and a speaking watch. Changing his kitchen cupboard doors so that they no longer open outwards. This could knock him off balance, but upwards. This movement meant he didn't have to change position. Bernard had had a trip and a fall in his bathroom. A non-slip mat, both for the shower and for the bathroom floor, handrails within the shower and on the wall just as he got out of the shower, and a seat that could be placed in the shower would all make this space safer for Bernard.
There are also the odd jobs that everyone needs doing around the home. Annie, a 71-year-old widow, is speaking.
I keep tripping on the carpet going into the sitting room. Mikey, my son, keeps saying he's going to come and fix it. It was going to be last Thursday and then Sunday, but I'm still waiting. He's so busy, I hate to keep asking him. I was going to get someone, but who do you trust? Then Grace, my home help, said, "Why don't you get on to Age Action? I hear they have something called Care and Repair. They might be able to help."
The Care and Repair programme through Age Action was established to carry out odd jobs for older people and to provide a befriending service. It provides a range of practical repair and care services, including small repairs, home visiting and befriending service, daily contact service, trades referral, quote check service, working with other local voluntary groups in establishing a care and repair service. The repair service uses a pool of volunteers and handy persons to carry out small repairs and to complete minor home tasks for older people. Some of the services available are minor gardening, such as mowing lawns, minor home decorating, such as painting walls, installing handrails, tacking down carpets, changing plugs, fuses, light bulbs, hanging curtains, installing domestic smoke alarms. The Care and Repair programme is currently based in Dublin and Galway and on a franchise basis in other locations around the country. If you'd like contact details, these are available from within the Information and Services section on your Connecting Communities device. For discussion. Thank you for watching. We really hope you enjoyed it. We would now like to invite you to participate in a discussion on the issues raised. The following are a few suggestions for discussion. 1. When do you decide to make changes to your home? 2. Where would you go for assistance or information? 3. What are the implications of making these changes?